like that.
There you go, Charles. That's all day. Keep shooting that, man.
I mean, come on, yo. Oh, that stroke is pretty.
Come on, back it up, man.
Hey, and he goes in. Woo! Here's today's
Keep it going.
Rain, and guess what? More rain. I'm down, baby. Hope you brought your umbrella. Oh, from downtown. Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, hit me up.
Hey, man.
What up, Coach?
I see you doing work.
All right, MP, you ready to go get it?
Born ready.
I'll catch you at halftime.
Oh.
Hey, MP.
Have a great game, boss.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Russell is out there with Grant. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Miami, the wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Collins is out there with Adebayo. And it's Coleman in at the 1. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now Hero. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Portland with the ball. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Hero. Pass to Coleman. To the inside. Butler. And he makes good on the layup.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he welcomes the physical play.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Here's Hero. After the made shot from Russell, Hero the bounce pass. Collins finds Butler. No good on the 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And it's Ayton missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Outside Russell for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And MP's got his hands full tonight. His main assignment has been hot of late.
MP will have a lot of work tonight on defense, and let's see how he responds to that challenge. Now, here's Sharp. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Butler pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
And here are the Heat now, after the missed 3 from Russell. And the pass to Collins. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
To the paint, here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The shake. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to Russell. Puts up a 3. Again, Russell missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. And stolen by Russell. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. And the dunk by Grant.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell from long range. And it's Miami with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
And that one's good by Butler.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Russell. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Butler. Right side Hero. Here's Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Coleman. No scoring in this one. Here's Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. Especially on the interior.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here's Butler. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Butler finds Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. Almost, but it rolls out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Left side, Butler. Here's Hockey. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton. The Heat have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
And here is Hero, following the 3 moments ago from Russell. Hero on the wing, covered by Simons. Shot's good by Hero.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
Simons kicks to Grant. Simons the pass to Russell. A 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now, here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Portland leading. Here's Grant. Takes it off the glass. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Relentless interior effort from Jeremy Grant, not letting the defenders scare him off.
Passes to Jaquez. Ayton against Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. On deep, Collins, and the Heat, another 3.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Russell, no luck. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Butler. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Pelicans. He was a non-factor. Now here is Russell. Tight defense on him, and he gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity.
A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Simons. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Martin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Coleman in at the point guard.
Good communication, then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
Down low, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Love with the screen on Brogdon. Hero from long range. Walker with the rebound.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight. He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
The Heat trail by 17. And here is Hero. He has 5. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Russell from long range. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Stay there.
Here's Coleman, covered by Simons. Hero against Brogdon. Shots good by Hero.
Converting inside through the defender. Hero determined to get the bucket to fall.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Lights out in their last game against the Knicks was superb. He scored 54 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now, Hero. He's got 9. Kicks it to Love. Knocks it loose. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Active and alert on defense. You have to be a little more careful when dribbling around Brogdon.
The pass to Love. Here's Coleman. Outside Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Kicks it out to Love. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timeout called. The Heat, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Caleb Martin. And then for the Trailblazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Matisse Thybulle. Hero passes to Coleman. Adebayo with a screen on Simon. Here's the teardrop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Look at the Trailblazers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Miami no good on that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
And yep, another basket.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Adebayo with this screen on Russell. Here's Hakeem. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Russell gets it to go.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Butler. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Russell gets it to go.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Butler with the ball. He has 6. Adebayo with this screen on Brogdon and stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. And Ayton throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Brogdon against Butler, trying to end the drought. Sinks that one from a post. Butler's got 8 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Simons, the pass to Russell. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Russell. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game? or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
Here's Adebayo. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Coleman, guarded by Porter. Here's Jaquez. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Martin. Adebayo passes to Butler for the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Trailblazers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Takes a 3, hits it again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Adebayo. He kicks it to Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Grant. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense from Ayton.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Russell. Rebound by the Heat.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Pass to Coleman. And here's Adebayo outside. The rebound by Grant.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step up on the offensive end.
Greg, is always exciting to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
Simons, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Butler finds Adebayo. Outside Collins. Passes it to Adebayo. And the layup falls. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Simons surveying the D. Inside. Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Hero. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The kick outside to Butler. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got 11 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And for Portland, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And it's Russell missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make the play.
Good on the three-point shot.
Give him credit. Jimmy Butler has really improved that jumper over the years.
And so it's Portland able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
It's the middle of all-star voting. This is when I would make my way to the top of the list. Kenny wouldn't know anything about that.
Actually, Shaq, the producer. And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Their work that went into roster construction in the offseason, it's showing tonight. That bench is cooking.
So that's what I smell. I thought maybe Shaq had taken his shoes off. And that'll do it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Lights Out.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Sharp, and it's Russell in at the 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much. Here's Collins. The rebound by Simons.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And they'll get another chance. Grant, that's good.
Dangerous from distance, Jeremy Grant has turned himself into a knockdown three-point shooter.
And it's Lights Out with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th.
The Heat shooting reasonably well, 45%. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. Then there's Hayes, and it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Portland. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Hayes, no good. The Trailblazers shooting a superb 63% from the field. He got it again! Sensational!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Martin with the bucket.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Henderson outside. There's Russell with the 3, and another 3 for Portland.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Jaquez. He's guarded by Russell. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Russell from long range, and he's good on the 3 ball.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Jaquez the pass to Coleman. Outside, Martin. Martin with a screen on Henderson. Pocket 6. Now the pass to Adebayo. Fires for 3. The shot's good from Hayes.
No hesitation off the catch. Killian Hayes looking assertive, taking these kinds of shots.
Deep 2 from Russell. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Hayes kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Russell. Outside, Martin. Here's Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Coleman. A three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And they double up Russell. The 3. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And Hayes kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Russell. Outside, Martin. Pass to Adebayo. That shot missing. Walker with some nice D. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Out to the right wing. Here's Russell. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Walker. And again, it's the Heat missing. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Porter dishes to Walker. Henderson outside. Russell from long range. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Passes it to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Martin from outside. They get it again. The shot missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Russell with the bucket.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Coleman, the pass to Martin. And here's Adebayo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Adebayo's got 19 points.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
And Russell gets it to go.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Outside, Martin. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Trailblazers shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And Walker kicks to Russell. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Jaquez. The pass to Adebayo. Now here is Martin. Off target with his 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Outside, Russell. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Hayes with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Coleman. Pass to Adebayo. Over Walker. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. There's Russell with the 3. Again, what an avalanche.
He just notched 92 points
on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Porter. Adebayo against Walker to stop the run. That one off the back iron and out.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And yes, it's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Portland in total control. Outside, Russell lets it go from the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Adebayo with a screen on Russell. Jaquez can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they will change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Hayes. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
Outside, Porter. Russell from long range. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Porter against Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Porter. Here's Hero. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Murray. Portland with the ball. Here's the break. Russell from long range. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Here's Coleman. Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy Butler can score from all 3 levels, which makes him a big-time threat.
Outside, Walker. Over Martin. And Portland again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Butler feeling out of it. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter. Portland in total control. Outside, Russell fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Tyler Hero, 2nd personal foul, 1st team foul.
Now Henderson from outside the arc, and another 3 for Portland.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero. Hero's got his 7th assist here tonight. Murray outside. Deep 2 from Russell. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Portland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Outside, Russell from deep hits it from three-point range.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Adebayo the screen. Coleman the pass to Adebayo. Chalk up two there.
And we've seen a leak from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good by Porter.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Coleman. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get it.